The Summit Racing Equipment iX piston-powered Autorama, or PPP, are April 5, 6, and 7. That is next weekend at the iX Center. The largest indoor showcase of custom cars and trucks, antique construction equipment, planes and tractors and military equipment. If a piston makes it go, it's in the show. You know it, pistonpowershow.com. I got a 4-pack of tickets for you. Grab 3 pals who are also piston aficionados and be caller 10. Good luck. 216-578-1007 or 800-348-1007.
We now return to something barely worth your time. Already in progress.
The whole thing is f***ing pointless.
The Alan Cox Show.
On 100.7 WMMS.
Oh, we got hot celebrity goss in minutes, courtesy of Perez Bilton. And then Cavs basketball. Well, they're not playing tonight. But they got a nice win last night against the Hornets here at home, 115-92. If you were at the game last night at the Romo Fijo, you saw a good one. So they're going to play the Hornets again, but tomorrow night and in Charlotte. Cavs Hornets, 7 o'clock on the Buzzard. And on the iHeartRadio app. And then, if you'll indulge me, because there aren't many games left, they come home to play the Sixers. You with me?
Mm-hmm.
Off to Denver against the Nuggets. Then they go to Salt Lake City. Then they go to Phoenix. Then they play LeBron and the Lakers. That's next weekend. And they play the Clippers. And then the last 3 games of the regular season, the final homestand, Memphis, Indy, Charlotte. And then April 14th, that is the end of your regular season. They'll play here at the Romo Fijo. Cavs remain in third in the East. You know what that means? They will be the NBA champions.
That'd be
in
great.
2023.
Ooh, what? Nope.
But isn't it the 2023 championship?
2023, 2024.
Okay.
They'll be counted as
because they say they won the 2016 championship.
Because
right?
Because it was 2016 when that game happened.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but that was for the 2015-16 season.
Yes.
So they would win the 2024 NBA championship.
Yes.
Well, there you go. You heard it here first.
But you probably didn't need to because you probably already knew.
Listen, most of the things you hear here, you don't really need to. It's just a pro bono service that we provide. Alan, I'm no conspiracy guy, but how did that bridge thing in Baltimore happen? It is interesting, and it really has hit a fever pitch. I didn't dig into it too much myself, but I did hear Stansbury talking about it before our show, about how nothing can happen anymore without conspiracy theory things. And obviously, it's just because people can't help themselves online, and it's all nonsense. But there are maniacs out there who, I guess, invest some time into those things, and, this means something was going on. Where the far more plausible and likely explanation is almost always human error or people aren't great at their jobs. Now, this looks like a situation where like the power went out. And so I don't, obviously they will dig into that and get more information. But, it's like somebody said to me earlier, all the forward momentum of that boat transferred to the bridge and weight and gravity did the rest. So I was kind of surprised that the whole thing fell too. But again, it's not a brand new bridge. I don't know how long that Francis Scott Key Bridge has been there. For all I know, it's named after him because he built it.
That's a big boat, too. It's a
yes,
real big boat.
It's a massive shipping freighter. So I don't know how long the Francis Scott Key Bridge has been there. Maybe he penned the Star-Spangled Banner and then built a bridge. It was last inspected in May of 2023. and found to be in satisfactory condition with an overall rating of fair. Well, that's got to make you feel good. Nothing's gonna stop us now. We got a satisfactory rating. But again, D's get degrees. All you got to do is get a passing grade in infrastructure. That's why everybody's harping about infrastructure, because of this kind of stuff. They question why the bridge piers were built so close to the shipping channel. They were not built to handle the type of force that it got from that boat. So these are the things, it's almost never the case that the people who jump to some kind of goofy conclusion, they're very rarely people who know anything. They don't know anything about engineering. They don't know anything about science. They don't know anything about, And I don't either. That's why I like to hear from people who do know those things. My dad was an engineer. And I love to hear, even though a lot of it would go over my head, I loved the explanations of things, the physics of it and all that, because I knew it was something that, thank God, people far smarter than I could comprehend. And, but that bridge in Baltimore there, and again, I don't know if that's like a main, I wasn't getting the vibe that was like a main artery for rush hour traffic. I don't know. It's a bridge that goes over a river. I'm sure they get a lot of traffic over there.
The problem is, though, with that bridge down, that's mainly the area where all the ports come in. So no ports can get in or no boats can get in or get out. So they're missing lots of merchandise, or they can't get the product that they need in.
Yeah. Built in 1977, someone said.
That's not that old. That's like, what year was the World Trade Center built?
1971.
Yeah, so those were not old buildings.
Nope. But they had a good run while they lasted. So, so not the guy texting me, not a conspiracy guy, but you will see those pop up immediately.
Oh, for sure. For she is.
I mean, somebody peeled back the curtain for me a little earlier and told me. They explained the whole thing to me. Where's their text? They said that it was because of, there it is, woke policies. That's why that's
why it crashed?
Yes, that's why it crashed into the bridge. Because of their woke hiring practices. Probably. I mean, that sounds like it makes sense to me.
Airtight.
How
could you argue with that?
Stupid woke boats. It's a huge artery for traffic. It's a big deal. It lost power.
Yeah, I think
so
everyone
anyway,
thinks it's a big deal. Like, I don't think anyone's like, oh, this happens all. Like, that's a huge thing.
Yeah. Okay, you want to do some hot celebrity goss?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good.
This is Hot Celebrity Gossip with Perez, Bilton. Ooh.
Oh, my loyal goss guzzlers. I got some hot, creamy, sticky goss for you today. Let's start things off with Diddy. Diddy was raided yesterday in a bunch of his homes, and they finally made an arrest. It wasn't of Diddy, but it was of 25-year-old Brendan Paul. He was arrested in Miami. He was found with marijuana candy and cocaine, both of which are felonies in Florida. And according to inside sources, Brendan Paul is a close confidant of Diddy and is in charge of his drugs and guns. Paul is also expected to be in Diddy's Making of the Band spinoff, Making of the Felon.
Oh, yeah. Faux shiz.
Excited for that. VH1. Will Smith isn't above the law when it comes to speeding. Will was doing 63 in a 45, and police said they are very strict on the PCH, that's the Pacific Coast Highway, because there are so many accidents, including 58 fatalities in just 14 years. And according to inside sources, Smith is one to make a bad thing into a good thing, and he's using this as a way to possibly get a spin-off from a very popular franchise. Coming soon, The Fresh and the Furious.
Oh, yeah. Faux shiz, faux shiz.
I like it. I would watch that.
Yeah, of course. Halle Berry. Oh, this one's rough. Halle Berry was misdiagnosed with what the doctor said was the worst case of herpes he had ever seen. Berry revealed this misdiagnosis to Jill Biden at a day of unreasonable conversations, a summit that happened Monday. Berry said she didn't have herpes, but was actually premenopausal, and those symptoms were similar to the love bumps. And according to inside sources, Usher is now claiming, yeah, I'm premenopausal too. Wait, no, we got more. Don't you stop. We got an extra one today. Oh, yes, this is Alan Cox Show exclusive.
This is a full size.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Give me a little exclusive.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Alan Cox Show exclusive.
Uh-huh.
Alan Cox Show exclusive news update.
Obviously, it's huge news that Poundcake is leaving the Alan Cox Show. And there's people speculating. They want to know, what is he doing next? Now, Perez Bilton doesn't always play by the rules. And according to inside sources, Poundcake is going to be the CEO of a new startup called None Ya Business. Leave him alone.
This is Hot Celebrity Gossip with Perez, Bilton. Ooh.
How dare those people criticize his autistic abilities?
Poundcake, did your butt clinch up a little bit there?
No.
You knew I wouldn't.
Yeah, I trust you.
Mm-hmm.
You know how much dirt I got on you, Bill? You tell my stuff, I tell yours.
Dirt. Wow.
It's not dirt. It's just it's privacy.
Uh-huh. Yeah, he's going to become a very private person now that he doesn't really have a. I mean, he'll still have public outlets, but
I'll rant on social media.
There you go.
I'll just do it
like billions of other people.
Like, you know what really annoys me, guys? All right, here's the
Can't wait.
Yeah. Alan, it's basic engineering that a lot of bridges will come down if you take out the right part. Yeah.
I've played Lego. I know.
Erector sets. If this had been an attack, they would have done it during rush hour. Yeah. Yeah, any major bridge or suspension point distributes the weight. Take out one main point, and it's going to be dominoes. Yeah, I mean, again,
I
those
play a
things
game on my phone that's where you try and build a bridge and make sure it's structurally sound. And, yeah, you got to be real careful about that. You got to be real good. You got to really know where to put the supports and stuff.
Have they hit you up for any kind of consultation on this Baltimore thing?
No, because I'm pretty bad at that game.
Oh, they're not coming to you for tips?
No.
Okay.
If anybody were to hit me up, it'd be the people that wanted the bridge destroyed.
I see.
They'd be like, can you just build us a bridge?
You talking about Will Smith speeding. He and Jada, the Will and Jada Smith Family Foundation took a huge hit. That's their charity. It took a massive hit, if you'll pardon the pun, because of him hitting Chris Rock. People who would give them a lot of money, they're like, yeah, we gotta step back from this. A couple of years ago, they made almost $3 million in donations to their charity. After the Oscar slap, a few $100,000. And they don't have anybody on the payroll anymore at their charity. Well, hey, listen, they dropped that new Bad Boys trailer today.
They're doing another Bad Boys?
Yeah.
Is it the fourth one?
I think it's Bad Boys 5 Eva. Bad Boys for Life. I thought the last one was called Bad Boys for Life.
I thought it was too.
It's another sequel that no one asked for. I'm not going to go off on Ghostbusters again, but somebody was talking to me this morning, somebody here at work.
No, it's Bad Boys Ride or Die.
Bad Boys Ride or Die, okay. Did they change the name? This says Bad Boys for Life. Maybe they change it. A lot of times they'll change the name of a movie, and then by the time it's there's a Nicolas Cage movie that's streaming now called Dream Scenario, where he starts showing up in people's dreams. And it was originally titled Man of My Dreams, and I didn't realize that they had changed the name. So I thought it was a completely separate movie because it's a very interesting premise. But they, somewhere along the line, changed the name of it. Somebody we work with started chatting me up this morning about Ghostbusters. And I don't know that they had heard me going off on it, but I was like, I just don't know who that, I continue to be unaware who that movie is for. And I hope they're done making them. I genuinely hope that they're done making Ghostbusters movies. Because, you know, some people liked it, I guess. But I didn't hear any titters of appreciation in the theater I was in. There were maybe 20 people when we went to go see it on Sunday. And I was actually surprised because we had our daughter with us. I was actually surprised, and maybe this speaks to the appeal of the movie. I was actually surprised how few families were in there. It was mostly adults. So I'm like, if you're going into it for a nostalgia trip, they kind of took care of that last time. And if you are taking your kid like we did, you know, obviously there's a lot of pomp and circumstance, but I don't know. It's a wild movie.
Hey, Alan. I was pretty bummed and rather sad when Poundcake said he was leaving. But then he goes and says some crap like all French toast has to go. And now I'm kind of second-guessing myself. Take it easy, guys.
All French toast has to go. You hear that, Poundcake? You're squandering all of your goodwill that you've built up with this audience.
May the bridges I burn along the way light my path.
Yeah,
Whatever-
he's
whatever
like a
it's saying
shipping container there in Baltimore. Oh, that guy loves French toast more than you. That is sad. You've turned his whole world upside down. Well, maybe he manages an IHOP.
It tastes more eggy, like the French toast does, than any other breakfast food.
Well, yeah, because you put the bread in eggs.
I don't like that.
Yeah, you don't like eggs.
All right. I'm going to break here. I will have Queensryche tickets for you later on. They are coming through with Armored Saint.